This is Grian, and this is Pearlescent Moon, and something they have in common is they are very good at building. Another thing they have in common is that they are both members of the Hermit Craft server. And here's the thing, I'm not a hermit, but what if I tried to build like one? Today guys, I'm going to be trying to learn how to build like a Hermit Craft member by practicing styles like gradients, towers, everything. I'm going to be learning everything I can in this brand new series I'm starting. If you guys do enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers guys, and anyways guys, let's get into the video. Right, so where's my skin? So I think I explained in the intro, we're just going to try and learn how to build a bit better. I want to start off by learning how to use gradients, so things like granites and bricks. I really want to learn to understand these. Three are apparently really good with terracotta to create a sort of pretty decent, I don't really know what you'd use this for. I think maybe brick huts and stuff. I can imagine it would look really nice. So how do I want to start this? I could begin off by landscaping the area around my build site. Maybe this is I've got no idea what I'm building. I'm walking into this without much of a plan, besides I want to learn how to work with gradients. So we're going to work with what we've been given. I'm glad I've come up with this sort of spot here because it's relatively flat terrain. I didn't want to use a super flat world because I didn't want to, something can look good in a super flat world, but it might not look great on the world you're trying to build it on, so I recommend actually building idiot trying to recommend stuff. Don't listen to me guys, I don't know what I'm doing, but so let's first of all start with a quick palette design thing. That alone's looking pretty okay. Place the bricks, pull this back a bit. It's about randomness, isn't it? See, how are these to go? Are they supposed to go then two? I'm guessing you're supposed to mix it in a bit. Like that looks kind of okay, I like that. Could I replace this maybe with, that looks pretty good. How does mud look? It can definitely work, I think. The goal of this series is to understand and be able to pull off a build. I don't know how long this series is going to be. It could be 10 episodes, 20 episodes, 100 episodes. But it's going to be all about me trying to learn how to build. So let's tear this down because that's rubbish. I think we could then go into like that. And then brick. How are we looking? I don't think we'd really know until we really started to level up with the design. This is very random. Take the mud out for now, because I'm not sure how I want to use it. Are they cracked bricks, or was that a mod I was playing? There are cracked bricks, just not the ones I'm looking for. That's fine. They need to make a cracked variant of this brick. That would be crazy good. So if someone can get a texture pack on the marketplace for that would be so cool. An add-on. I'm not sure the bricks are working well with this palette, but other than that, that's looking pretty good. I do like as well how you can make it look like it's sort of degrading. That looks too symmetrical, doesn't it? Sort of breaking and getting old, and you know, just sort of getting rid of polished granite. We don't want to get rid of it. We want to make sure it looks like it was there, but it's not, like it's getting old sort of thing. If anyone can give me some advice, and let me know down in the comments, because I would love to properly get into this. Now I know acacia wood can look really nice. I've been watching a lot of Pearlescent Moon, learning how she does her building. She's also a fellow Australian, which is really cool. And she uses a lot of complementary colours like this. Is it complementary? I think it's complementary. But by utilising other people's styles, I want to invent my own. This wall is looking pretty good actually. And I guess it would be like a tower of sorts, or there'll be like two of these on each side with an entrance in the middle. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Granite slabs and stairs. I didn't even think about that. That adds a whole nother level of depth to it. Maybe even the occasional one there. I like that. I do like that a lot actually. That looks really cool. I'm assuming this would go along multiple sides, so it's like a tower. I really like this idea of a tower. And then the mud bricks along the sides. That looks really nice. We're definitely getting somewhere. How does that look? I don't like that. I don't know, I just don't feel that. It isn't going anywhere. It's disappointing, there aren't any polished granite walls. I like this, the walls gotten old and it's starting to degrade. It's genuinely taking damage. It's almost symmetrical now, actually, because that goes there, and it's sort of like a nice symmetrical. But I do want to rough it up with a bit of design touch. I don't know how this is looking, guys. By the way, this could be absolutely rubbish. This would definitely not go in this environment. I'm guessing it would probably go in something like the red deserts. You look at that. Maybe with a structure block at the end of this video, I'll take it there and see how and have a look. I know how to speak English. I know exactly what I'm doing. Just want to test this. Nah, not it. It was worth trying. Okay, it's coming together nicely. Now the entrance way, I'm going to put the entrance on the side here. So how do I want to do it? So the entrance seems intriguing. Do I want the window here or no? I think that looks nice. The entrance though, again, it's very tricky to get it right. I've only just started, I know, but it seems like the only thing that would fit is a common door. How would a jungle door look on that? That actually looks not too bad, it matches. But I don't think I'd put it like that. Would I put it like that? No, I would definitely put it like that. A jungle trap door might actually make that come together. Oh, it definitely adds to it. I like it. I do like that. No, just see. Yeah, it's too much of a stretch there. Pause. No, rooted dirt. It's still stretchy. Why am I in this section? What's this section going to get me? Perhaps all it really needs is this door. It doesn't need to look fancy. It looks nice and simple and presentable, I reckon. Of course, that's up for you guys to debate. Oh, they added shelves. This is my first time actually having a good look at the newer versions of the game, because I'm so much on the hive playing the PvP and stuff, so I'm never really playing this. And then on this side, I'd sort of just replicate what I did over here, wouldn't I? Yeah, that's looking pretty nice. So we'll add in the details of this stuff over here and all that, but at the same time, it still looks really nice. Maybe I want to avoid using the stairs too close to other stairs, because I don't want to overcomplicate the build. This is a nice little tower, isn't it? And then we're coming up here, so we will come back to the polished andesite stairs and sort of making a tower design. This top bit feels a bit too new, doesn't it? I gotta fill her in with a bit more age and weathered texture. Overall, that's looking pretty good. It sort of reminds me of the art style of Fallout 2 in the ruined vaults, except it's not. Obviously, it's a tower. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or not. I'm gonna have to create a rule for myself. If it's not what I wanted it to be, it's not good or something like that. I don't know. And then maybe jungle fences can hold up the top part. I'm wondering, I think I'm doing this right. I'm just really not sure if this is the vibe we want to run in. I'm trying to make sure that things aren't too symmetrical, but at the same time, I'm just not sure how it's gonna turn out if it's not structured. I'm looking back at it, I'm thinking that it all seems a bit too the same, doesn't it? It doesn't have much that breaks it up. I'm thinking, why don't I take some of the red sand stuff, a bit of orange terracotta, and replace in some of this middle section with just basic appearance, I suppose. Just make it nicer. That's the wrong sandstone. I do like that, actually. Maybe if I make the top part sandstone as well, that might end up looking pretty nice. This is coming somewhere. This is definitely coming somewhere. I like this. I really do. This is possible. Look at that. It's definitely something. I'm not too sure how good it is. Maybe if I just fill some bits in, make it look more lived in, and then maybe it'll look great. But at the moment, I'm really unsure of how I want to continue this. I don't know. I might end up making more onto this in the future installations, because I really just want to practice each area and genre of Minecraft building, because there is so much to it. There is so much more than this fooling around. There's so much planning and practicing and all that. Going in and practicing is just as big as a part as actually doing the building side of the project, and that is something I do. I want to learn how to plan a build. I want to make it my build, and I want to make sure that someone will look at that one day and go, Alec made that. That's the goal. That is definitely one of the several hundred goals I have. Maybe if okay, theoretically I could change out all of this for sandstone and it might look a lot better, but I'm not sure. I might do that. Let's just have a peek. and see what happens. I reckon this actually does look a lot better as a sandstone tower. Maybe with some minor tweaks with the windows, this could be really nice. I could maybe replace these out with normal sandstone just to see how the appearance takes shape. Maybe I could even replace them with the sandstone walls. Oh, oops. Just toy with it. There's always little things you can toy with. I really like it. I'm liking it. I think this is pretty much finished for today because I'm genuinely unsure how I want to take it. Maybe throughout this little mini series I'm doing, I will learn things like how to build proper homes and make terrain just work, which I'm already pretty good at. The terraforming bit, it's the actual building around my terraforming that I struggle on most. See, that is my thing. I love this. It's my jam is terraforming, really. If I had to pinpoint what I'm best at, I'd say it's terraforming. But I think that's all for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click down below so you guys can join the Discord server, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out and